fun project using DSP, I just want to really emphasize the fact that with these beautiful DSPs, let the paper do the work, okay? We don't have to do a ton of stamping to make some really quick and easy cards. So I'm going to show you how to make these 4 cards really fast, okay? You know me, it's all about being fast. But basically, you're going to take 4 different pieces of DSP, and it really doesn't matter what they are. Okay, I've cut the 4 here. They're 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, so they're just a 1/4 inch smaller to lay on there really nice. And then we're going to cut these. Now with the trimmer here, I can do 2 at one time. So we're going to first do a cut at 2 1/2. Okay, so we're going to cut it at 2 1/2. Then this bigger side, we're going to flip it over. Cut it at 3. Now, these measurements truly don't have to be exactly how I'm doing them. This one we'll do at 2. The only key is that you do all 4 pieces exactly the same. So there we go. We could put those back together. So we're going to set these aside. Okay, we'll kind of keep it looking like a piece of DSP. So we'll go like so, and then I'm going to take my other 2 and I'm going to do the exact same cut. So we'll stack them up good here, and we'll do 2 1/2. Take this bigger piece, oops, and do that one at 3. Okay, then those can just go on top of there, and we'll do these other ones. I think I did those at 2. And like I said, the measurements don't matter so much as long as I do them all the same. So we can just stack these up. Boom and boom, and let's get rid of this. Now what we're going to do is basically play around like we have a puzzle. We can take one of each of these, and we'll go like so. Okay, let's make sure it's all on the camera there. We'll take one of these, and all I'm trying to do is mix and match them. We don't want any 2 to be the same, and each one should get one piece of each pattern. So we'll go there and there. Sometimes it becomes just a little bit tricky there and there. And then for this last one, let's see, looks like up here we're missing the orange. Over here we're missing that one and that one and that one. So that becomes the front of our card, and you can see that's exactly what I did here. And you can turn them either way. Okay, these are just little different pieces. You can even, as you're playing around, you know, you might want to flip them over and use the other side, because remember, you've got 2 sides. Now I found the easiest way to put this together is I do adhere them first. Let's just push these out of the side onto a piece of just regular white, or for that matter, if you've got a color cardstock that you don't use much, that you don't like, use it up, because it's not going to show. So what I do, this is actually a 1/4 piece, so it is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. It's a little bit bigger than I need, but that way I can line this one up in the corner. The next one we will line up on it, because sometimes they don't fit exactly perfect. Okay, my cutting's never perfect. I don't know about yours. We can put that one right there, and then the final one. Okay, now you'll see when we get these on here, and what I'm really paying attention to is making sure like all the intersections come out really nice. And then what I do is I take my trimmer and I'll just trim off anything that's a little bit uneven, or any of the white that's showing. So we'll come here and we'll just kind of work it all the way around, trim off any, whoops, wrong one. There, getting lots of little scratch. Oh, and that side looks pretty good. So there is our card layer that we're going to do here. And on the 4 cards that I already completed to show you, once I put them together, I layered it onto a colored card base, and then I used the perfectly wrapped stamp set. This was just a lot of fun to get all different looks. They all say something different. Happy day to you, hooray, a little kudos, a big thanks. I did use the circle layering framelits to do the words, and then the scallop circle under it, and bam, those cards are done. So I hope you enjoy that quick and easy way to let your DSP do the work. Here's another great example of a way that you can use your DSP in a way that it's really doing all the work for you. these 4 really nice, simple thank you cards I made. It's the main focal point is all DSP on them, and then I just used a big thank you for them. So all you're going to do is take your pack of DSP, and you can make quite a few cards out of one pack, and cut it into 6 by 4 pieces. Okay, it's 12 by 12, so you're going to get 6 pieces like this, and I just have 2 here to show you. And then take each one, and I have a little cheat sheet here, and we're going to cut it so that we're going to cut a 3-inch piece off here. Oops. And then a 2 1/4, and that will leave us 3 1/4 here, or 3/4. So we're going to cut one, we'll just set that one aside, and then we'll do another one here. So we got a few pieces to play with. When I made a whole bunch of cards this way, I cut a whole bunch of pieces all from one pack. And the beauty of that is you know that everything coordinates. And the whole idea is you can take these and just flip one side. You know, you can go that way, or if you want flowers bigger in that part. So that gives you the main part of your card. And then we can do this one as well. And I think both of these were ones that I did here. But then you're going to just put all these little 3/4 pieces, and you'll have more to play with if you've cut up a bunch of them. That becomes just a really nice little border across there. So we could just lay that one there, and then you layer that onto a card front of coordinating cardstock, and bam, you're done. Add your words however you want. I happen to use the layering circle framelits here with my big thank you, but you could really do whatever you want for words. But once again, let that DSP do the work for you and make some really quick and easy cards. Hope you like this idea. And here's another great way that, again, you can let the DSP do the work for you. Look at very minimal stamping, but I think these are really pretty cute Christmas cards, and they didn't take me any time at all to make. All I did was I took my DSP, I cut it into pieces that are 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Now you could adjust that if you want, but I like to have a little bit more of the card base showing on these. And then I cut a coordinating piece of cardstock that was 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Put my words on a little strip there. This happens to be a 1/2 inch, but depending on what words you use. And I layered it together and just added a little bow, and bam, there are 4 quick and easy Christmas cards. I did stamp a greeting in the inside as well, and I added just a little bit of DSP in there as well. I cut whites because I was using all dark cards, so I thought I'd better put a little white in there and added some words, a little strip of DSP, and there we go. 4 quick and easy cards letting the DSP do the work for you.